Mo Salah, Liverpool superstar's most outrageous stats, which show Slot why he's simply irreplaceable. Mohamed Salah's contract has recently been the focal point of much attention at Liverpool, and a quick look at the remarkable stats he has accumulated for the club reveals why they simply cannot afford to let him go. At 32 years old, Salah would typically be approaching the end of his peak years, an age when many speedy attackers begin to lose their sharpness and clubs start considering replacements. But Salah defies these expectations. Having been instrumental during Jurgen Klopp's successful tenure, he has maintained his impressive form under Arne Slot, and finding a suitable replacement for him would be an incredibly tough task. In this article, we highlight some of the most extraordinary records and stats Salah has achieved during his time at Anfield. It's worth noting that he was signed from Roma in 2017 for a mere $36.9 million. Mohamed Salah, Liverpool's record breaker. As of now, Salah has scored 241 goals and registered 109 assists in 387 appearances for Liverpool. He holds the club's record for the most goals in the Premier League, with 182 goals in 290 appearances. Only Ian Rush, 346, Roger Hunt, 285, Gordon Hodgson, 241, and Billy Liddell, 228, have scored over 200 goals for Liverpool. Among the club's all-time top scorers, only Luis Suarez, 1.62, has a better goals-to-games ratio than Salah's, 1.61. Salah is also the first player in Premier League history to achieve 40-plus goal involvements in 2 separate seasons. In the 2024-25 season, Salah became the first player across Europe's top 5 leagues to be directly involved in 50 goals across all competitions, tallying 30 goals and 21 assists in just 38 games. Salah has managed to score and assist in 11 Premier League games this season, a feat unmatched by any player in Europe's Big 5 leagues since Lionel Messi in the 2014-15 season. His 16 assists in 24-25 are the most by any Liverpool player in a single Premier League season. He is the first Premier League player to score and assist against the reigning champions in both meetings during the same season. Manchester City's Ederson is the goalkeeper against whom Salah has scored the most, with 10 goals. Salah is also the first player in Premier League history to score 25-plus goals and register 15-plus assists in a single season. He reached his 200th goal for Liverpool in just 26,633 minutes, the fastest any player in the club's history has achieved this milestone. Salah is also the first Premier League player to score 10 goals and provide 10 assists in 3 consecutive seasons, and he extended that streak to a 4th season in 24-25, making history as the first player to reach both milestones before Christmas. Of the 241 goals Salah has scored for Liverpool, 42 have been from penalties, making up 17.4% of his total. Additionally, he has scored 63 game-winning goals for the club. Roberto Firmino has assisted Salah's goals more than any other player, with 22 assists. Last season, Salah netted 25 goals, averaging 1 every 125 minutes, and also contributed 14 assists, averaging 0.89 goal contributions per game. He was involved in 45% of Liverpool's league goals that season. This season, Salah reached double figures for both goals and assists by November 9th, after just 17 appearances. This marks the fastest he has ever achieved these milestones in a season. Notably, while he has reached 10 goals faster in other seasons, this is the first time he has hit 10 assists before the turn of the year. He is averaging a goal every 109 minutes and 1.38 goal contributions per game, accounting for 50% of Liverpool's goals. In 2017-18, Salah scored in 24 of his 38 league appearances, setting the record for the most games scored in during a Premier League season. He has already scored in 21 games this season, potentially setting a new record. Salah's 32 goals in 2017-18 broke the record for most goals in a 38-game Premier League season, surpassing Cristiano Ronaldo's record. Only Erling Haaland has since exceeded this, with 36 goals in 2022-23. His 32 goals in that season also saw him become the first player to outscore 3 Premier League teams in a single campaign. Salah scored 25 left-footed goals in the Premier League during 2017-18, the most by any player in a single season. Salah won 3 Premier League Player of the Month awards in 2017-18, a feat only matched by Marcus Rashford in a single season. He also became the first African player to score 30 goals in a Premier League season that year. A legacy to behold, Salah has scored 5 hat-tricks, with his most memorable performance being a 4-goal outing against Watford. He has earned 6 Player of the Month awards, the most by any active Premier League player. Salah holds the record for the most consecutive winning appearances in Premier League history, with 33 straight wins from March 2019 to February 2020. Liverpool are growing increasingly optimistic that a deal for one of their top summer targets will come to fruition, following strong indications from the player's former coach that the move is within reach. Recent comments from the player have also given the Reds hope for a positive outcome. The Merseysiders are having an exceptional first season under Arne Slot's leadership and are well on track for Premier League title glory. Liverpool currently enjoy an 11-point lead over their rivals and could extend that advantage to 14 points with a win at Newcastle on Wednesday, provided Arsenal lose to third-placed Nottingham Forest. Liverpool are also in the Carabao Cup final, where they will face Eddie Howe's team on March 16th, aiming for the first silverware of the season. Additionally, a double-legged last 16 clash with Paris Saint-Germain is on the horizon in the Champions League. This impressive form, underpinned by Slot's remarkable 73.81% win rate, is made even more remarkable by the fact that the Dutch coach has only added 1 new player to his squad, the underutilized Italian winger Federico Chiesa. However, this is expected to change in the summer. Slot is reportedly set to receive a massive $200 million transfer budget, paving the way for what is being described as a historic summer of spending. The first of those signings seems poised to be Milos Kerkez. We were the first to report back in September that the Hungarian left-back was on Liverpool's radar, and recent reports confirm that the Reds are eager to bring him in this summer. Rated at 40 million, Kerkez could become the most expensive signing of the Slot era if he joins. The player's former coach, Richard Hensey, who nurtured Kerkez during his early years at Győr in Hungary, has hinted that a move to Liverpool is very much a possibility. "I believe he's ready for a step up to a bigger club than Bournemouth," Hensey told Anfield Watch, adding that Kerkez is ready to take the next step. The 21-year-old left-back has impressed this season with Andoni Iraola's side, who are vying for a historic first-ever European spot. However, a lucrative offer from Liverpool would be hard to turn down, and Hensey believes Kerkez has the potential to become one of the top fullbacks in world football. He has everything needed to be one of the best left-backs. He can't achieve that at a smaller club. It depends on his next move, how much he plays and how well he performs. If he plays in the Champions League, not just the Europa League, he could very well